Baytek Coatings is an official provider of Penntek products.
Welcome to the Penntek Advantage, where we compare Penntek industrial coatings with other coatings that you may run into on the market. Today we're talking a little bit about elongation and the importance when installing a long-lasting floor coating. Elongation allows the substrate to flex, expand, contract, and move a little bit without tearing or separating from the concrete. In most situations, we're running into floating slabs, which are designed to flex and move with the shifting earth. It's important that any coating that we're installing is able to shift and move along with this substrate for a long-term coating solution. Today we'll be comparing 3 different floor coatings. First and foremost, your general run-of-the-mill epoxy. This is used by many contractors because it's easy to get your hands on, and it comes at a price point that's much easier for them to install on a daily basis. In addition, one thing we're running into more and more is a polyurea that isn't quite up to the standards of Penntek. These polyureas are filled with fillers and different things that bring the cost down for the contractor, but ultimately limit the long-term adhesion and the quality of the coating for the customer. Finally, we have our Penntek Pure Polyurea. This polyurea is over 99% solids and is the highest quality, most pure polyurea that you can get in the market today. Today we're going to be using the extensiometer tension tester, which is a really fancy phrase for a machine that's simply going to measure the force at which the coating is going to crack or break as it's slowly pulled apart. This matters because as your substrate is shifting and moving, we want to make sure that the coating is going to be flexible enough to withstand this shifting. We're going to take a look at all 3 coatings next to each other so we have an easy comparison of how each one does. Let's take a look. We're utilizing the extensiometer tension tester, which applies a really even force between the coatings. The bottom of this unit is going to slowly pull down and see at which point the coatings will break. At this point, the epoxy is already broken and is completely delaminated from the machine. The lower solids polyurea completely breaks at this point in the test, and we can see that the only coating that's left is the Penntek Pure Polyurea. As you can see, the results speak for themselves. The Penntek industrial coating held up significantly longer than the other 2 competitor coatings. This is important because as your slab moves, shifts, freezes, thaws, expands, contracts, you need to have a coating that's able to move along with the substrate. Even just looking at these samples right now, it's not hard for me to break the epoxy, which is super brittle. And even the lower solids polyurea put under tension still snaps. But the Penntek Pure Polyurea, I can really put some force into it and really see that this coating is going to stretch and last for a long time. We hope this was compelling and really showed the quality and durability of a Penntek industrial coating.